Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Blind Squirrel Talk, famous in a small town. I'm Lulu.
I'm Kim.
And I'm Debbie.
Hello, Debbie. We're so glad to have you here today. Thanks for coming.
You're welcome. I'm glad to be here.
You're going to tell us all about
Red Hound FarmStand.
Red Hound FarmStand.
We're excited.
We're excited because we have goodies
Yes.
that she brought. So tell us how it all got started. Give us a little bit of your background. How did you end up here?
So, I've been a nurse for 35 years, just recently retired, and just did not want to sit still. So I wanted to do something in my spare time that I enjoy, I love, and would contribute to the community. I've always been very interested in herbal remedies and herbal cures and stuff like that. And that comes from my background, from my grandparents. My grandmother on my mother's side grew up in Hiwassee. So they're from the Appalachian Mountains. And then my father's side of the family came from North Carolina, and he comes from the Cherokee line. So both sides, have that herbal remedy. And I recently wrote a book.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Yeah, it's on Amazon, but it really tells, it's kind of like you're sitting around the table with your grandmother, putting these herbal teas and things together and the stories that go with it.
Oh,
So I didn't want it just to
wonderful.
be a recipe book with, this is the recipe for this. I wanted it to be a storytelling as well.
What's the
So
name of it?
It's Mountain Remedies, Legends, and Lores. So it has recipes, it has some legends and some lore from the mountains, from Appalachia, and also from the Cherokee Nation. So it's
You were
a good little
fascinating.
I know.
When we talked, I'm like, okay, she's a registered nurse. She was in the Air Force. She was blah, 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 blah. That's cool.
Yeah. So, but anyway, that's how this all came together. I decided to do a farm stand, and it's just a small farm stand, almost like a bake stand. I want to put my herbal remedies in there and things like that, baked goods, just things that are healthy for you, not full of preservatives and all that, just a natural type thing. So that's what I want to offer to the community.
That's a great service because, like you said, so many preservatives in our foods.
Yep.
And so, for example, tell us a little bit about this.
So this is one of my most requested teas. It's my Moonflower Sleep Tea. And it actually has, valerian root, chamomile, passion flower, which makes you sleepy. So it has a lot of natural herbs in here. I grow a lot of my herbs, and then the herbs that I don't grow, I order from an organic farmer. And I put all these together myself. These recipes are in my book too, and sell them in my stand. They are all natural, no preservatives, just like the baked goods, home baked at home, without all the preservatives. I mean, just think about it. When you go to the grocery store and you buy a loaf of bread, that thing can sit in your cabinet for 3 weeks.
And nothing happens to it.
And nothing happens to it. Home baked breads, on the other side of it, when you cook it, you have to eat it in 2 or 3 days because then it starts to get moldy and stuff because it doesn't have the preservatives. The preservatives and all those things that are in our food cause that inflammatory process within your body that causes heart disease and all the other things that we have that causes health problems. So I wanted to be, like I told my husband, I'm a healer. So I want to make sure that I'm providing things that are healthy to the community and that is helpful to people's longevity and, comfort. I have several teas that I have. I have one for pain. I have one for arthritis, one for urinary health. I have one for nausea, things like that.
What does something like this sell for?
So this bag of tea sells for $5.
Oh my
That's
gosh,
not bad at
that's
all.
And
Very reasonable.
It's just, you use a teaspoon of it. You can put it in a tea ball, or if you even have a coffee press, you can put it in there, and the longer you let it steep, the stronger it gets with all of the herbal teas.
Oh.
But this one, it's not like something that you're going to drink it and it just knocks you right out. You drink it about 30 minutes before bed and it just relaxes you so that you can ease off into sleep. Same thing with the cinnamon coffee.
Do you roast your beans?
No, I don't roast my beans. I wish I could, but I don't know how to do that. It might be something for the future, but I do buy organic beans, so no pesticides or anything like that. I do grind them up and then grind the cinnamon in with it.
Oh.
Cinnamon coffee is actually a winter type drink, and the cinnamon, of course, is a natural anti-inflammatory, so it helps with that too. But it actually really tastes good.
I can't wait. So tell us about your career early on, your nursing career.
So, like I said, I've been a nurse for 35 years. I've worked in the ER, I've worked in the ICU, neuro step-down unit. I was a flight nurse in the Air Force for 8 years.
Was that your first career, the Air Force?
No, actually, I started out at, when it was Athens Regional. I worked there for 16 years, and then we built a house here in Maysville, so we lived here in Maysville. So I transferred to Northeast Georgia Medical Center, and then I joined the Air Force. From there, I waited till after my children were adults, so I was a late entry into
what a career.
to the Air Force. But I grew up as a military brat. My dad was in the Army, so my whole life up until I was 18 years old was in the military.
Mm-hmm.
So
Gets in your blood.
Yeah, it does. So I did that. So I've always had a soft spot for the military, and then my son joined the reserves, and he was deployed, and I was worried every single day.
Yeah.
So really, I know people say this sounds cheesy, but it's God's honest truth. I joined the military because I care about our soldiers, and I wanted to be there to help bring home other mothers' children who were injured, and to be somebody who cares about getting that child home to their parent. And I was hoping if I paid it forward, if that ever happened to my child, that someone would be there to
for
care.
him.
Yep.
Wow.
That's
That gives me
huge,
chills. Yeah, it's like, and I guess
But
she's...
that's the truth. I mean, that's really the reason that I joined, and I'm glad that I did. I deployed myself, and there was a lot of stuff that I saw over there that.
How long were you deployed?
I was over for 6 months, and it was a long 6 months.
I bet.
And then the funny thing is, I deployed to Afghanistan, which was, oh my goodness, it was so hot over there. I just, you walked out in the sun, you thought you were just frying alive. I came home. I was home. I was actually stationed in Okinawa, Japan at the time. I came home. I was home for 2 weeks, and then I deployed to Antarctica.
Oh my word.
So I went from burning hot to freezing cold, and I was in Antarctica for 5 months.
Was that even longer?
It was very
Dark?
No, actually, the military only deploys to Antarctica in the summertime.
Okay.
So it never gets dark.
What?
Never. The sun
Yeah.
does this little tiny circle in the sky, and it never gets dark.
Interesting.
So the rooms that you sleep in, they're all blacked out, because if they're not blacked out, there's no getting any sleep.
Yeah.
But I thought I would freeze to death there. But actually, it wasn't that bad, because the only time you were outside was when you walked between buildings. So I never really got freezing cold. But in the wintertime, people go there, and I think they're there for, out of the 5 months, they're there for the rest. And it is dark then, but the military doesn't have a mission there during that time, just because they can't fly the planes in and out because it freezes the fuel.
Oh.
And the fuel is in the wings, and if you have no fuel, you can't fly. So, but yeah, it's a very unique place. I did see some penguins, which was I mean, they are the funniest animals I've ever seen. They are just very funny. But yeah, it was a unique experience.
I bet.
Yeah.
Did you meet any soldiers that you helped who still stay in contact with you?
Oh yeah, I have friends from the military that a lot of them are in San Antonio, but yeah, no, I keep in contact with them, and when we go to San Antonio, we meet up with them.
Aw.
So yeah,
Nice.
yeah. I mean, I have kids. I told you that my father was in the military, and I have kids that I went to school because I graduated from high school in Würzburg, Germany, and I say kids, but they're not kids anymore, they're adults, but I have people that I'm still in contact with from high school.
Aw,
So it's
that's special.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have friends all over the world.
Exactly. I mean, you really do
Yeah.
have friends all over
Yeah.
the world.
What a fascinating life.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I wouldn't give anything for it. To be able to see the world, to see different cultures, see different people and how they live, and, to have that perspective of the world and come back here to the United States. As Americans, we are very lucky.
Mm-hmm.
We are extremely lucky compared to some of the other countries. So,
I don't think we realize how lucky
No.
we are.
no,
I-
you
for
don't.
for those of us complaining,
Stop.
yeah.
Yeah.
Stop now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when people come to your farm stand and they find something they like this moonflower tea, if they should have questions, I mean, can they call you or how do they get in contact with you? How does that work?
It's going to be on the honor system there. So when they come there, I'm usually there at the house, but I'll post a phone number in the stand in
yeah.
case they have any questions or anything, or if they have any special requests or anything like that. But I'm usually home because I'm always doing some project.
Aw.
So other than the coffee, tea, and the baked goods, are you selling anything else? You mentioned your neighbor has bees.
Yes, so we'll be selling, my neighbors across the street, they're called Bee Sweet Farms. They have honeybees, best honey I've ever tasted. Literally, that honey tastes like honeysuckles. I don't know where those bees are eating at,
Yeah.
but they need to keep doing it. So I'm going to be putting her honey in there. I do soy candles.
Do you do any vegetables?
No vegetables, but there'll be like mini bunts, different kind of breads, stuff like that. I'm still perfecting my sourdough.
I can't wait for that.
Sourdough, but I do make yeast breads, loaf bread. That's really good. The coffee.
Pretty good variety.
Yeah, there'll be all kind of different things in there. So.
And where is it located?
So it is on Duncan Road in Banks County. The best way to describe how to get there is if you go down Highway 59 heading towards Carnesville, if you turn off 441 and you come to a four-way stop where the little Homer store is, and you turn right, that's actually Sims Bridge Road, but Sims Bridge Road turns into Duncan Road.
Okay.
So it's about 4 miles down that road on the left. It's close to the road. It's a cedar building. There'll be a big sign on the back side of it that says Red Hound FarmStand and some directional signs to get you there.
Nice.
So
I'm excited. I can't wait. And when are you expecting to open?
open date is Monday. I'm planning on opening then. I don't even know
So
the
that's
date.
the 23rd, I think.
Yeah.
23rd.
I think so. Yeah.
Yep, so we'll open our doors. I'll be open from dawn to dusk. I'm just excited to see everybody and to get everything out there. And I'm excited about the teas mostly. And
Me too.
I use them myself. They are, and I will tell you, the moonflower tea does make you sleep soundly.
I need that.
Very good. So.
Well, that's
And as I go along, I'll add other things to it. It's just when I'm first starting, I'm trying to
See what,
I'll have
see
some
what the need is.
I'll have some T-shirts for sale
Which is a
in
great
there as
shirt.
well.
it is.
So just different things
Do
like
you
that.
have red hounds?
I do. This is actually a picture of my bloodhound Hazel,
Aw.
and it's a pencil drawing of her.
It reminds me of the movie Where the Red Fern Grows.
Oh, yeah. I have a red bone. Her name is Ruby, because in Where the Red Fern Grows is actually red bone hounds, and
cried
so
my
I have
eyes
a
out in
Ruby
that
and a
movie.
Hazel. I know, and when my kids were little, I read them that book and didn't realize how sad it was.
So sad. And the book is so descriptive.
Yes,
I mean, it's so much
yes.
better than the movie, as always.
And my kids were little, and everybody cried. But my son has a lab now, and her name is Anne, because from the book, you had old Anne, and little Anne, and so he has a little Anne. She's not a red bone, but she's a sweet girl.
Well, that's exciting, and I can't wait to go out and look at your cute little building. And
I know.
It's going to be fun. I think you'll have a lot of people, and you're going to meet a lot of new people, a lot of old friends, a lot of new friends.
Right.
And once word gets around, you may be busier than when you were a nurse.
Actually, I am now. I have all kind of projects I'm always doing, and I'm like, how did I ever have time to work? Because I've actually been busier now than I was when I was working. So,
Now, will your book be for sale in the farm stand?
yes, I'll
Good.
have the book in the farm stand, and then, like I said, it's on Amazon as well. So,
Good.
I'm excited.
I am too.
yeah.
I may have to order it.
I am. There's several, or come to the farm stand.
And she'll sign it for you.
It's actually cheaper in the farm stand than it is on Amazon.
Oh, gosh, okay.
Yeah, I have a lot of people like, when are you opening? When are you? The guy who came and moved my Belgian yesterday, he's like, when are you opening?
Aw.
Me and my wife are coming down here. I'm like, okay.
Aw,
So
sweet.
I'm very excited about it.
Well, we will be there,
Yep.
and we look forward to it. And
Okay.
thank you so much for coming in today and sharing all this with us.
You're
and
welcome.
We'll call you tomorrow if we wake up and before noon.
If we don't wake up.
Or you have trouble waking up. Yeah, need
I'm
to
just
drink some coffee.
I'm just excited about getting a good night's sleep.
Yes.
Yeah. It'll be great. Well, thanks. Much success, and hope to see you back soon.
Yeah, anytime. Just let me know.
All right.
Thank you so much, Debbie.
It was very nice to meet you
Yeah,
guys.
nice meeting you too. So, y'all, we appreciate you for tuning in to yet another episode of Blind Squirrel Talk, Famous in a Small Town. I'm Lulu,
I'm Kim.
And I'm Debbie.
and we will see you next time. Bye, y'all.
Bye.